Paper number 25. Now question number 1. How many persons are there? There are 5 persons J, K, L, M and N, each having a different weight. 5 persons having different weights. Then condition number 1. K is heavier than only L. As K is heavier than only L, K must be at the 4th place, L is at the last place. And J is heavier than N, but lighter than M. M, J and N must be in the same order, M, J and N. Then the one who is the lightest weighs 55 kgs, L is 55 kgs, and the one who is the second heaviest weighs 72 kgs. Then which of the following is true according to the given information? 3 people are heavier than N. True or false? 3 people heavier than N. That is false because there are only 2 persons who are heavier than N. And choice 3, M is lighter than N. M is lighter than N, that is also false because M is heavier than N. L's weight is 55 kg, that is definitely true, choice 4. Then question number 2, and which of the following is the possible weight of M? Now the weight of this M is more than 72, among the given choices more than 72 is given in only choice 2, that is 75 kgs. Then question number 3. Now in this question number 3 onwards, 8 friends J, K, L, M and O, P, Q are seated around a circular table facing the center. Now clearly given all these persons are facing towards the center. How many persons are there? 8 persons seated around a circular table and all the persons are facing towards the center, N, and each one of them belongs to a different state. Then condition number 1. P is an immediate neighbor of the persons both from Delhi and Odisha. Now P. Now if you take P at this place, now this P is an immediate neighbor of the person from Odisha and Delhi. Now this is one possibility wherein we can have this Odisha and Delhi. And what is the other possibility here? 8 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If P is here, the person from Odisha will be to the right hand side, then the person from Delhi must be to the left hand side of this P. Isn't it? Left hand side, right hand side, there are 2 possibilities. And P is an immediate neighbor of the one from both Delhi and Odisha. L sits out to the right of the one from Odisha. L sits out. Hence 1, 2, 3, L must be here in case 1. Now here in this one, P and L are opposite to each other. Next one, only 2 people between Q and L. As only 2 people between Q and L, 1, 2, Q can be either here or here in this case. Now only 2 people between Q and L, this Q can be either here or here. How many possibilities? We have some 2 possibilities in each of these cases. And only 2 people between Q and L. L is neither from Delhi nor from Haryana. L is neither from Delhi nor from Haryana. L cannot be from Delhi and cannot be from Haryana as well. L is neither from Delhi nor from Haryana. M sits second to the right of the one from Maharashtra. M is seated second to the right of the one from neither Q nor L is from Maharashtra. And Maharashtra, if this person is Maharashtra, this M is seated second to the right of the person from Maharashtra. Neither Q nor L is from Maharashtra. And Q cannot be from Maharashtra and L cannot be from Maharashtra. And the one from Maharashtra is not an immediate neighbor of L as well. And only one person between L and O. As only one person between L and O, as L is here, O must be here. As only one person between L and O can be in any one of these 2 places. And O is not an immediate neighbor of Q. And the one from Punjab sits to the immediate right of K. Punjab is seated to the immediate right hand side of Q. K. L is not from Punjab. The one from Karnataka is one of the immediate neighbors of the one from Punjab and so on. Yes, any information regarding this Q here? No, P is an immediate neighbor of the person from Delhi and Odisha. L sits out to the right of the one from Odisha. 2 people between Q and L. 2 people between Q and L. And next one. L is neither from Delhi nor from Haryana. L is neither from Delhi nor from Haryana. M sits second to the one from Maharashtra. As M is seated second to the right of the one from Maharashtra, now here. M cannot be at this place. Maharashtra cannot be at this place. Maharashtra cannot be here. Maharashtra cannot be here. Maharashtra cannot be here as well, isn't it? Because M sits out to the right of the person from M sits out second to the right. Second to the right. As O is already here, M cannot be at this place. Then what are the different possibilities we have? Then can M be at this place? If M is at this place, M is here. Sorry, the person from Maharashtra. If the person from Maharashtra is here, then M will be here. Yes, Maharashtra is not from immediate neighbor of L. And the person from Maharashtra is not an immediate neighbor of L as well. Hence, Maharashtra cannot be any one of these places. And now, can we take this Maharashtra at this place or not? And Maharashtra cannot be at this place as well, because if Maharashtra is here, M and Q must be in the same place. Hence, that is ruled out. Hence, the person from Maharashtra at this place, if Maharashtra is here, M will be here, isn't it? As M is here, only two people sit between Q and L. L is neither from Delhi nor from Haryana. M sits second to the one from Maharashtra, neither Q nor L is from Maharashtra. Q, neither L is from Maharashtra. Next one, the one from Maharashtra is not an immediate neighbor of L. Immediate neighbor of L, one person between L and O, we have taken that one. O is not an immediate neighbor of Q. As O is not an immediate neighbor of Q, Q cannot be at this place. As Q cannot be here, then what is the only possibility we have? No, sir. In this case, O can be either at this place or at this place, isn't it? If O at this place or at this place, then what happens here? O and Q cannot be adjacent to each other, isn't it? Hence, now let us take this case. Now, in this one, the one from Punjab sits to the immediate right of K. Punjab is seated to the immediate right hand side of K. Tell me what should be the position of this Punjab and K. Punjab is seated to the immediate right of K, and the one from Punjab sits to the immediate right of K. K cannot be at this place, and K cannot be here, and K. Now, can K be at this place? The one from Punjab sits to the immediate right of K. If the person K is from Delhi and L is from Punjab, is it possible or not? No. And L is not from Punjab, that is clearly given. As L is not from Punjab, hence this condition is ruled out. And the one from Punjab sits to the immediate right of K. K cannot be at this place, K cannot be here, K cannot be here as well. Then what is the only possibility left over here? K must be at this place. If K is here, then who is from Punjab here? M is from Punjab. And M is from Punjab, and the person K, the one from Punjab sits to the immediate right of K. L is not from Punjab. The one from Karnataka is one of the immediate neighbors of the one from Punjab. Karnataka is an immediate neighbor of the person from Punjab, then who must be from Karnataka? K is from Karnataka. Then J is from Sikkim. As J is from Sikkim, tell me where should this J be? J is from Sikkim, hence J must be in between O and L, and this person is J, and this person is from Sikkim. And J is from Sikkim, and J is not an immediate neighbor of M. As J is not an immediate neighbor of M, and then who is the person left over? Tell me here. As the persons who are left over. And LMNO, JK, LMNO, PQ, and JK, LMNO, N is the person left over, hence N must be here. If N is here, tell me what are the states left over? O. And J, and Delhi done, Odisha, Punjab, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Sikkim. And this person L cannot be from Haryana. As L cannot be from Haryana, P is from Haryana. As P is from Haryana, L is from Goa. Clear now? This is how these 8 persons are seated around a circular table, and each of these persons belongs to a different city, different state. Now, let's write down this arrangement. Question numbers 3 to 6. After this 3 to 6, then question number 7. Now, in this question number 7, most of the students, here most of the students except for expect, it is not accept, it is expect. Most of the students expect for the first and the second ranks are not necessarily talented. Okay? Most of the students who are expecting for the first and the second ranks need not necessarily be talented, and hard work can take you to that places. That means hard work can gives you the rank of 1 or 2, and no, so need not necessarily be talented, and because of this hard work those people can able to achieve that 1 and the second rank. And talent is the only option. Talent is what? Talent is just an optional, but as what is compulsory here? The thing which is compulsory is hard work. And Dean of College X from his experience of the entrance examination of his college. Now, while making this statement, then based on Dean's mindset as implicit. Implicit means what do you mean by this one? Implicit is the word that will be used in which type of critical reasoning questions? Only in the case of assumptions. Implicit means the hidden meaning of this one. What was there in this Dean's mind before making this statement? Hence, whenever you find implicit, that is nothing but an assumption type of question. Clear now? Then what is the assumption of this Dean? Yes, tell me what is the assumption of this Dean here? Now, a hard working student. A hard working student needs to necessarily be talented, need not be necessarily talented, that is what his assumption is. And a hard working student who lacks talent can clear the entrance exam or not? Yes. Now, so though you are not having the talent, but if you are hard working, you can reach to those places, which implies that without this talent, there is a chance for you to reach to that places only through hard work. And second one is the assumption of this one. Those who work hard but lack talent. Move ahead. Is he talking about this one? No. Then hard work and talent are required in equal quantities? No. Then choice 5, what is choice 5 here? A talented student can clear the entrance without any hard work? No, hard work is must. Then what is your answer here? Only 2 is the implicit assumption of this Dean. Done? Then question number 8. Now in this question number 8, many residents of village A have been admitted to hospital Z. Now these many residents of this village have been admitted to hospital Z after having suffered from acute diarrhea and vomiting in the last 7 days. And what is the reason behind this one? According to experts, this has been a result of consumption of contaminated water from a common source. As they have taken this contaminated water, hence they have consumed this contaminated water, hence this is the diarrhea and this one is just because of that one only. And this was given by the experts. Then which of the following represents the most immediate course of action? Now course of action means now a problem is there. What is the problem here? The problem is contaminated water, isn't it? Now the problem is contaminated water. Now what should be the solution to this one? The solution to this one means this water should be purified, isn't it? Now your solution should be related to the contaminated water. Then tell me among the given choices, which choice is talking about this purification of water? Now the government should make it mandatory for hospital Z. Now here hospital Z is what? Hospital Z is nowhere coming into the picture because the final course of action must be based on the purified water. But as hospital Z is nowhere related, okay, to that purification of this water. And first one is ruled out. Second one, the 16-year-old factory located close to the drinking water, and source should be immediately shut down. It is a negative course of action because first we should ensure whether this is the reason for that impurification of this water or not, isn't it? If this company, because of this company, the water is being impaired, then you have to take this decision. But whereas without knowing this one, we cannot able to take a decision. It is a negative course of action. Now the third one, the source of the contaminated water should be identified, and using water from this source for drinking purpose should be banned until purified, isn't it? Now first the source has to be identified, and if at all it is impure, then until this water is purified, and steps should be taken not to consume this water. Then are we talking about this purification of this water or not? And so what is your answer here? Choice 3. Next one, choice 4. The usage of all drinking in village should be completely banned. It is a negative course of action. Banning this one it is, okay, and it will create more number of problems rather than solving this problem. Hospital Z should be instructed to attend these patients earlier than any other patient in the hospital. This is a comparison, isn't it? Hence this is not related to the purification of water. Then what is your answer here? Only choice 3. Then question numbers 9 to 14. Yes, 9 to 14. 9 to 14, any doubts in these 5? Next 15th one. Now question number 15. Yes, what is the information here? 15th one. O lesser than B, definitely true. Now with the help of this one, O lesser than G, definitely true. What are the choices that are required? Now if you check out the first one, between V and Z there is 2 opposite symbols, and O to V, V to Z we are supposed to move. But as between V and G there are 2 opposite symbols, and first one cannot be your answer. Then coming to the second one, the relation between O and G. Now G greater than O, G greater than O means O lesser than G, definitely true. Choice 2 is the answer. Now this is about question number 15. Then 16 onwards. Now question number 16. 50 kilos of grains and other eatables worth rupees 30,000 were found missing from the storage of a supermarket in city B. Then the owners are blaming the security guards and are also accusing them of being partners in crime with the thieves. The security guards argue that there are only 2 of them on duty at that time, and there are a number of ways to get into the storage area, and all of them cannot be covered by only 2 people. As what is the claim here? There are many ways wherein these thieves can enter into this area, isn't it? And it is not possible to control all the ways just with 2 people. Hence their claim is, we need more and more people, though we are trying hard, but whereas we could not able to stop them, because there are many ways wherein these people can get into the storage area. Clear now? Then which of the following supports the security guard? Support the security guard means now we should prove that though these persons are working hard, but they could not able to control that. Then among the given choices, tell me which choice is giving that meaning. Now the first one, the CCTV footage shows that the security guards took turns to walk around the storage area every half an hour. That means they keep on moving in that area. As they keep on moving in that area, but whereas still what happens here, they could not able to cover. Why? Because this entire area, by the time these people are covering, many people are entering into that area, isn't it? Hence this could be the reason. This is supporting the claim or not? Though they are continuously watching that, but whereas they could not able to catch them because the very less number of people are there. The company that provides security guards to the supermarket has a very clean track record and is also known to train the guards well for the situation as thefts are attacked, isn't it? Now this is what? This is, now here he is talking about the company that provides security guard, but whereas here he is not talking about the claim of the security guards. What is the claim of the security guards here? We need more people because we could not able to handle this sum. Then third one, hence second one is ruled out. There have been a few other incidences. Is he talking anything regarding this one? That is definitely cannot be supporting. There are only 3 entrances to the storage area and all these 3 are secured with huge iron gate. That means there is no way wherein the other people can enter into this one. This is what? This is weakening the argument of the security guard, isn't it? What is the argument of the security guard? As there are many ways, hence we cannot able to control. But as here, what is their claim? There are only 3 ways, and these 3 ways are, these 3 gates or entrances are secured with huge iron gate. That means there is no chance for any person to enter into this area at all. This is negating the security guard's argument. Now if the question is given like this, which of the following weakens the security guard stand? Choice 4 will be your answer. Supporting means it could be choice 1. Then whatever choice 5 here, the security guards were seen talking to a few unknown men. Now this is supporting whose claim? Now this is supporting the supermarket's owner's claim, isn't it? Hence this is regarding to strengthening the owner's claim, but as it is not strengthening the security guard's claim. Then what is your answer here? Only one is done. Now in this one, 3 choices can be your answer. First one and fifth one, and there are fourth one. Now fourth one is weakening the security guard's argument, and fifth one is strengthening the owner's argument, but as the first one is strengthening the security guard's argument. Clear? Now in the recently held IBPS PO examination, more concentration has been laid on to this critical reasoning area. Now some of the questions were given for 2 marks. Though the number of questions given were only 8, but whereas the number of marks you could able to get is around 14 marks were there on this, on critical reasoning only. Then next one, question number 17. Now 17 onwards. What is the information here? Question number 17. OPQR, STUV are seated in a straight line but not nestled in the same order. Some of them are facing south while some of them are facing north. Now 8 persons are there, some of them are south and some of them are north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 persons. Well, P faces north. Some of them also, well, some of them are facing north. P faces north clearly given. Now this P is facing towards which direction? North. More people sit to the left of P than to his right hand side, isn't it? Than to his right. Now sir, then as P is facing north, tell me whether P can be at this place. If P is here, how many persons are there? 0. Right hand side there are 7 persons, which is not possible because left hand side should be more than the right hand side. and P cannot be here, because if P is here 1 left and 6 right, and if P is here 2 left and 5 right, P is here 3 left, 4 right, P is here, then 4 left and 3 right. This is one of the points. From here onwards, P can be in any one of these places, any one of these 4 places. Now, if P is here 4 left and 3 right, if P is here 5 left and 2 right, P is here 6 left and 1 right, and P is here 7 left and 0 right. Hence, P can be in any one of these 4 places, isn't it? And again, this P is facing towards which direction? Right. And V sits second to the right of P. One more information. Now, if you take P at this place, that is the first possibility, then V will be here. Then what is the second possibility here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if P is at this place, then V will be here. There are only 2 possibilities. Now, this P is facing towards which direction? North. Now, P is facing towards north, V sits second to the right of P. Number of persons sitting to the left hand side of P is more than the number of persons to the right hand side of P. Now, with the help of these 2, we could able to finalize 2 different possibilities. The next one. Q sits 4 through the left of T. Whatever this Q, Q is 4 through the left of T. Q sits 4 through the left of T. 4 through the left of T can be written like this. T is not an immediate neighbor of P. As T is not an immediate neighbor of P, T cannot be here. And T is not an immediate neighbor of P, T cannot be in these 2 places. Now, tell me what are the different possibilities to this T. Now, can T be at this place or not? As tell me whether T can be at this place or not. If T is here, then Q sits 4 through the left. If T is here 1, 2, 3, 4, Q will be here, that is one possibility, isn't it? No. Now, T we have taken here cannot be here, T cannot be here, T cannot be here, T cannot be here. Can T be here or not? Yes, what is the second? If T is here 1, 2, 3, 4, and Q and V must be in the same place, which is not possible, isn't it? Hence, T cannot be at this place. Then, can T be at this place? If T is here 1, 2, 3, 4, Q must be in the place of P, which is not possible. Hence, T cannot be here as well. Then, what are the only 2 possibilities here? T can be either at this place at the end or second from the left hand, isn't it? Now, we are discussing about the second case in this one, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, in this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now T can be at this place if T is here and P is at this place and V will be at this place and P is facing towards north and Q sits out 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 to the left and Q must be facing towards south. Clear now? Now, these are the 2 possibilities in case 1. Then, coming to this case 2. Yes, what is there in this case 2? Tell me here. Again the different possibilities to this T and Q. Now, T cannot be immediate neighbor of P, isn't it? As T cannot be an immediate neighbor of P, T cannot be here. Tell me whether T can be at this place or not. If T is here 1, 2, 3, 4, Q and T must be in the same place, which is not possible, isn't it? Hence, T cannot be here. Can T be at this place or not? Yes. If T is here, then this T is facing towards south, 1, 2, 3, 4, Q will be here and Q sits 4 through the left of T. Done with this? Q is 4 through the left of T. Then, what is the other possibility here? Now, T can be at the first place as well, isn't it? If T is at the first place, then there is a possibility to this Q as well, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, in this one P is facing towards north and V is here, and if T is here 1, 2, 3, 4 and Q can be at this place, then T is facing towards south. Done with this? As of now, we have some 4 possibilities and Q sits 4 through the left of T and T is not an immediate neighbor of P, only 2 people between Q and U. As only 2 people between Q and U, now in the first case, where should this U be? U must be at the corner. Only 2 people between Q and U. Now, in this one, U must be at this place because 2 people in between Q and U. Now, in this case, U must be here. Now, in this case, between Q and U, there must be exactly 2 people, U must be here. And O sits second to the right of U. As O is seated second to the right of U, U is facing towards north, O sits second to the right of U. And now, in this case, now U is facing towards north is not possible because P is seated second to the right. And this U must be right hand side, south, and O sits second to the right of U, isn't it? O sits second to the right of U. Then in this one, here also U is facing south then O sits second to the right of U. Now in this case U is facing north, O sits second to the right of U is valid, isn't it? O sits second to the right of U is valid in all the 4 cases. Both the immediate neighbors of O face north. Immediate neighbors of O are facing north. Then in the first case these 2 persons are facing towards north. Immediate neighbors of O facing north. Now there must be 2 immediate neighbors, which is not possible in second case. And immediate neighbors of O are facing north. Now in this case what happens is one of the immediate neighbor of O is T is facing south. This is completely ruled out. Finally we are left with only the first one and the 4th cases. And immediate neighbors of O are facing towards north. Then tell me what is the answer here? Then Q must face towards north and one more person. Now this person is facing north and this person is also facing towards north. Done with this? Immediate neighbors of O are facing towards north. People seated at the extreme ends face opposite direction. Extreme ends are facing opposite directions in case 1. Now the persons who are seated at the extreme ends are facing the same direction. This is also ruled out. Finally we are left with only one case. As T is facing south, V must be facing towards north. Then immediate neighbors of R face opposite direction. As immediate neighbors of R are facing opposite direction, then R can be either here or here. Out of which tell me whether R can be here. If R is here, immediate neighbors of R are facing towards the same direction. But whereas here immediate neighbors of R must face opposite direction, here it must be R. As R is here, O must be facing towards south. And immediate neighbors of P face opposite direction. Immediate neighbors of P faces opposite direction means tell me who is the person left over here? S is the person left over, and this Q and S must be opposite directions. Q is north, S is south. Done with this? Now this is the final arrangement. Now this is how to approach for these type of puzzle. For any puzzle, first we should take as many possibilities as you can, and with the help of some of the conditions, some of the cases will get invalid. And this is about question number 17 to 22. Now question number 17 to 22. Let's write down this arrangement. Then let us discuss about 23 onwards. Then question numbers 23 to 28. Now in this 23 to 28, these questions are based on what? These questions are based on input and output. Now in this input and output, how many elements are there? There are some 12 elements, and 12 elements are given in the input, followed by how many steps? 6 steps are there, and in each step exactly 2 elements are arranged. Then in this one, then in order to identify the logic, always compare the input with the final output. Yes, what is the final output here? Bill, east, game, host, more, pay. All the words are arranged in the alphabetical order. Then the numbers 19, 29, 49, 59, 79, 89, numbers are arranged in the ascending order. Now words in the alphabetical order, numbers in the ascending order. This is the logic. Then coming to the pattern. In order to identify the method involved in this, we should always compare input with step 1. Now host 19, and what are the words which are arranged here? 89 and bill are the 2 elements which are arranged at the last 2 places, isn't it? 89 is the highest number and bill is what? Bill is the least. Then what happens here? 89 is fixed here. Before this 89, it is a previous number 79. Before this east, and its previous word. What is the previous word here? Bill. Bill is arranged here. And all the remaining were shifted to the next place. Next one, before this 79, 59, and before this, then next one. Now bill, next to bill is east. After east is what? Game. Game is arranged. Now if you observe here, the words are arranged in the ascending order. Now the numbers are arranged in the descending order. And next one, what is the next word after game? Host. Host is arranged at the right hand side of game. And now the number 49 arranged to the left hand side of this 59. Are you following this one or not? Next one. After this one, after this host, more. And before this 49, 29. After this more, pay. And before this 29, it will be 90. And this is how these elements were arranged. Now in the recently held IBPS PO examination, he has given input output. And that too, that input output we have already discussed in the classroom. the same model in fact, isn't it? Now, for each and every step there is a separate logic or not? For a separate logic, one of the step is multiplied with 2 and there will be that model we have discussed in the classroom. Since last year we have included that model and this was the first time where he has included that model. Now, sir, and the beauty in that one is, if you identify this one, the difficulty level I am talking about, in the set what we have discussed in the classroom, in total we are having some 6 steps, out of which one is very easy for you to get the answer because the numbers are reversed, isn't it? Whether you could able to remember that one or not. First the numbers will be reversed, then into 3, then plus 11, minus 2, plus 2, plus 4, plus 6 and so on, isn't it? All the steps were fine. The last step also you can able to get. Only one step it will be very difficult. If you could able to crack that 5th step, then the entire set will be there. And in the examination also, except the 2nd step in the recently given, all the steps you could able to get. Only the 2nd step it was obstructed you. Yes, how many of you have written that one IBPS PO examination mains? Chappan evaru rasaru? Observe చేశారు అది వచ్చిందండి ఇన్పుట్ అవుట్పుట్ కొంతమంది సెకండ్ స్టెప్ ఎవరైతే స్ట్రైక్ చేశారో వాళ్ళకి వచ్చింది లేకపోతే మొత్తం అయిపోయారు. Done. The same pattern is given in that one. Next one. After this question numbers 23 to 28, can you work out this one or not? Then next one. Then question numbers 29 onwards. Now question numbers 29 to 31. Now in the examination also he has given the same model for 2 marks in the critical reasoning area, isn't it? Some 7 statements were there, one paragraph, small paragraph followed by A, B, C, D, E, F and G, and which among the following A, B, C, D, E, F, G can be the conclusions or the inferences that can be drawn, the same model. Then 29 to 31, though it seems to be a difficult paper, but whereas most of the models we have discussed in the classroom are our regular explanation classes. Then 29 to 31. Now read the following information and the statements A, B, C, D and F given below it carefully and answer the following questions. In the ongoing World Cup, and some coaches have completely banned players from accessing newspapers. What is the main objective behind this one? In order to keep their minds clean from negative thoughts, isn't it? In order to keep their minds clean from the negative thoughts, the coaches have completely banned going through these newspapers. Then most of them, some of the coaches have done this one. Then banning access to television has also reportedly had a positive impact on the players' performance in the past, and a despairing news or report impairs the performance of players to some extent, and having positive thoughts are more important for players than regular practice and training. And here is comparing between these two. Activities such as video games and gyms should also be banned for better performance, and players do not access news from any other media. The next one. And ban on any activity otherwise carried out daily by whom? By the players is frustrating for the players and thus impacts their performance negatively. Then what is the question here? Which of the following statements can be inferred? As tell me what are the things that can be inferred here? Can be inferred. Now this entire thing is about what? The entire thing is about banning the newspapers in order to improve their performance in the matches. Then banning access to television has also reportedly had a positive impact. Earlier it has a proof, there was a proof. What is the proof here? Earlier they have stopped watching this television, and after stopping watching the televisions, now the performance of the players has improved. That has been proven in the past. Very clearly, banning access to television has also reportedly had a positive impact on the players' performance in the past. In the past, what happened here? Some of the coaches have banned watching this television. After banning this one, then what happened to that one? The performance of the players has improved. Clear? Hence, whether this can be inferred or not. Yeah. Then whatever the B here, despairing news or report impairs the performance of players to some extent. Isn't this is what we can able to, this is what the assumption of whom? This is the assumption of some of the coaches who have banned these newspapers. The next one. Then what is the answer here? And having positive thoughts are more important for players than regular practice and training. Is he comparing anything between these two? No comparison between these two. Next one. Then what is the next one here? And choice D, activities such as video games and gyms should also be banned for better performance. Whether they have to be banned for better performance? No. Players do not access news from any other media. And this is what, this is the assumption of the coaches. And ban on any activity otherwise carried out daily by the players is frustrating for the players and thus impacts their performance negatively. Then what is your answer here? Only A can be inferred from this one, isn't it? Only A. D cannot be inferred. Why? Actually here, no information about this one. Video games and gym. Whether these video games and gym, whether they will keep their minds free or not, that is not clearly given in the paragraph, isn't it? Maybe some of the people, some of the players by playing these video games can be very relaxed. And some of the players who are going to the gym, they can get relaxed only in the gym. Hence, whether this keep their minds clean from the negative thoughts is not clearly given, isn't it? Hence, here television, that is the only thing. Next one, question number 30. Yes, tell me what about this question number 30 here? And what is the assumption of this one? Yes, tell me what is the assumption of this person? Now the assumption of this person is what? Banning access and despairing news or report impairs the performance players to some extent, isn't it? Now this is what that person, the coaches are thinking about this one or not? E. Now D. What is D here? Now చెప్పండి ఏమంటున్నారు? E. Players do not access news from any other media. Players do not access from any other media, that is choice 2. Now sir, while banning this one, they have banned only what? They have banned only newspaper. Why they have banned only newspaper? Assuming that these people will not watch the other thing. And if they thought that these people will watch the news from other media, then they will ban that one also. What is the main objective here? The main objective of the coaches is to ban the news. News ni ban cheyali anukunnaru. News ఏ విధంగా అయితే వీళ్ళు చూస్తారు అనుకున్నారో అవన్నీ బ్యాన్ చేసేవారు. అప్పుడు ఏమైంది? న్యూస్ పేపర్ని బ్యాన్ చేయాలని అనుకున్నారు. ఎందుకు? న్యూస్ వీళ్ళు చూస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి. ఇది వేరే విధంగా కూడా వేరే మీడియా ద్వారా కూడా వీళ్ళు న్యూస్ చూస్తారు అనుకుంటే వాటిని కూడా వీళ్ళు బ్యాన్ చేసి ఉండేవారు. As they have not banned this one, assuming that these people will not access through other media. Clear now? Hence E is an assumption. Acha, మీరు అందుకు చెప్పారు only one choice is given. Only D and E అలా ఇచ్చుంటే we can go further. Next one, question number 31. Yes, question number 31. What is the answer here? Which of the following weakens this strategy followed by certain coaches? Weakens. Weakens means now we need to prove that there will be a negative effect on this one. అవును కదా, నెగిటివ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ దేని నుంచి వస్తుంది చెప్పండి. నౌ ద స్టేట్మెంట్ వీకెన్స్ ది స్ట్రాటజీ ఫాలోడ్ బై సర్టెన్ కోచెస్. వాళ్ళు ఏదైతే ఇప్పుడు ఫాలో అవుతున్నారో ఆ స్ట్రాటజీ అది వీకెన్ అయిపోతుంది, అంటే వాళ్ళు అనుకునేది జరగదు అనేసి. చెప్పండి, విచ్ వన్ కెన్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్? ఎస్. నౌ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్, హ్యావింగ్ పాజిటివ్ థాట్స్ ఆర్ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ ప్లేయర్స్ దెన్ నౌ despairing news or report impairs the performance of players to some extent. Activities such as video games and gym, players do not have access, and ban on activity otherwise carried out daily by the players is frustrating for the players and thus impacts their performance negatively. Avuna kada? Now here, now what these people have done regularly, these players are following this newspaper, but suddenly if they stop, then these players will get frustrated, and at the same time their performance will be affected or not. Now why he has done all this one? In order to increase the performance of the players. But as by doing so, rather than increasing the performance of the players, and their performance are negatively downing. And this is an effect of this one. And so what is your answer here? F, that is 5 is the answer. Follow avutunarandi ela identify cheyalo? Though they are not matching with the choices, but whereas in fact these are the correct one. Then question number 32. No, definitely true. Definitely true means O and D. O and D, yes, definitely true. Question number 32. Now in these type of questions, now coded inequalities, rather than definitely true, there is a chance for asking definitely false, isn't it? You should be well aware of that one. Question number 33 onwards. Now 33 to 35, it is based on what? It is based on data sufficiency. On which day of the week did Samir? on which day of the week did Samir submit his project? Now, sir, again in the recently held examination IBPS, he has given data sufficiency considered to be the difficult part in that area. Why? Because earlier we had discussed data sufficiency which are based on only 3 statements, up to 3 statements. But this was the first time where he has given with 4 statements. And last year in the targetments we had discussed about redundancy in the data sufficiency. At that time we had discussed done why we are discussing about that one, because there is a chance of getting. This time he has given that one redundancy. 1 year back we already introduced that one. This year he has given redundancy. How many of you could able to aware of that one? Cheppandi entamandi gurtundi redundancy chesama leda? Okay, the last 5 questions in the data sufficiency we have discussed about that redundancy statements. Now this time he has given that redundancy. That means we are already ahead of that person 1 year back. The only thing is what? You are not practicing that one, you are leaving those questions as it is. వాడు కొత్త మోడల్స్ ఏమి ఇవ్వట్లేదు వాడు. మనం ఇచ్చే మోడల్సే కానీ మనకి ఎక్కువ టైం గ్యాప్ రావడంతో ఏంటంటే మన ప్రాక్టీస్ మిస్ అయిపోయారు, అదేమో కొత్త మోడల్ అనిపిస్తుంది. దెన్ నౌ ఆన్ విచ్ డే ఆఫ్ ద వీక్ did Samir submit his project? Starts from Monday and ends on Sunday. And Summers mentor correctly remember that Summers submitted his project after Monday before Friday. After Monday before Friday it could be either Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. And next one. What is the next one here? Summers teacher correctly remember that Summers submitted his project after Wednesday before Sunday. After Wednesday this is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Isn't it? Now between it. 1 alone is not sufficient because there are 3 different days, and 2 alone are also 3 different days. If you combine these 2, what is the day which is common here? Thursday. Are you getting the answer or not? And by combining these 2 statements we can able to determine the answer. Choice please. Choice 2. The data in both the statements together are sufficient. Then question number 34. Which direction is S facing? Now we need to identify the direction in which this S is facing. Z and S are facing the same direction. If Z turns to his right, E and K will facing opposite directions. Now here in condition number 1, okay, no specific direction is being clearly given. If it is east or west or north south or north east, any direction is given, then we can able to determine. As that specific direction is not there regarding any person, 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to the second one, B is facing the direction opposite to S. B and S are facing opposite. If B turns 90 degrees to his right, and he and K will face the same way. K is facing east. Now K is facing east is given. As this K is facing east, then if B turns 90 degrees to his right, and he and K will face the same way. If this person B turns 90 degrees right hand side, then he will turn to east. That means as of now this B is facing towards which direction? North. As of now north. If he turns 90 degrees, then he will reach to east. 90 degrees తిరిగిన తర్వాత వాడు ఈస్ట్కి వెళ్తున్నాడు అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ పక్క ఉన్నాడు? నార్త్ పక్క ఉన్నాడు. ఓకే, సడన్గా స్ట్రైక్ అయినట్టు ఉంది మీకు. ఓకే, B is facing towards north. Clear? After turning 90 degrees, then he will reach to east. Now as B and K directions were known, now it is clearly given. Now B is facing the same direction and the opposite to S. B is towards north, S will be towards south. Are you getting the answer or not? Only 2 alone is sufficient to determine the answer, and that is given in choice 1. Clear now? Choice 1. Then what about question number 35 here? Now question number 35. And 5 people A, B, C, D and E are sitting around a circular table, some are inside and some are outside, and who is seated second to the left of D? Now we need to identify the person who is seated second to the left of D out of these 5 persons. Then D is to the immediate, C is facing outside. Now C is facing outside, and whatever this is, D is to the immediate right of C, immediate right of C, D will be here, and C is facing outside. B is not an immediate neighbor of D and C. As B is not an immediate neighbor of D and C, B must be here, and not an immediate neighbor of D and C, E is seated second to the right of D. As E is seated second to the right of D, this D must be facing towards the center, then only E will be here. E is seated second to the right of D, then A will be here. Then what is the question here? Then who is seated second to the left of D? Now here. Now the direction of this A, B and E were not clearly known. The direction of only C and D is known. Then are we getting the answer or not? Yes. Irrespective of the direction these persons are facing. Now the question is about what? Then who is seated second to the left of D? D is facing towards the center, second to the left of D is B, hence only one alone is sufficient to determine the answer. Done? Then condition number 2. Now in condition number 2, how many persons are there? Again 5 persons, and E is seated and A is facing outside, clearly given, and E is seated second to the right of A, E will be here, and A is an immediate neighbor of both D and B. As A is an immediate neighbor of both D, and if D is here, B will be here, or if D is here, B will be here. Then who is the person? C will be here. And B is facing outside. B is facing outside. Then what is the question here? Then who is seated to the left of D? If D is here and his direction is also not known, if D is here, his direction is also not known, isn't it? Hence more than one possibility in this one, 2 alone is not sufficient. Only one alone is sufficient. Choice please. Only one alone, that is choice 3. Question number 35, choice 3. Then question number 36. Now in this 36, let's tell me what is the question here. How is book coded in the given code language? In the given code language, no book said that and said no to that. Now if you compare these two, what are the words which are common here? No is common, and book, said and that and said. Now 3 words are common, hence 3 codes will be common. What will be left over in the first one? Book will be left over, one code will be left over. We are not bothered about that one, hence we can able to get the answer, isn't it? Hence in the data sufficiency, we are not bothered about what the answer is. Okay, whether the given information is sufficient to get a unique answer or not. Then condition number 2. In the given code language, book all the source and book that seat number. Then what is the word which is common here? Book is the only word which is common. All the source, here that seat number. Hence which is common here? Only book. As only book is common, one code will be common, and the code to the book can be identified or not? Yes. Hence what is your answer here? Either statement 1 alone or 2 alone is sufficient, that is choice 4. Question number 36, choice 4. Then question number 37, how is V related to Z? How is this V related to Z? Okay. Then M is the mother of V, hence while working out this data sufficiency, the question should be represented like this. Why? Because if you are not, because condition number 1 we have to check out. Again condition number 2, while checking out this one, there is a chance of forgetting about the question. Again you should go for the question. Now this problem you might have faced in this examination. Why? Because 4 statements were given, 4 statements, then you keep on scrolling the, isn't it, the screen. Third screen or the second screen, then only you can able to get the question. మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్కి వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటే మళ్ళీ 3 సార్లు దానికి కిందకి పైకి మార్చుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది, అందుకు ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. Hence first we should represent the data like this. Now the question is about what? How is V related to Z? Then M is the mother of V. M is the mother of V can be written like this. N is the father of Z. N is the son of B. And M is the daughter-in-law of A. M is the daughter-in-law of A. A is here. M is the daughter-in-law of whom? M is the daughter-in-law of A means M's husbands and mother. Who is that person here? Daughter-in-law of A. A must be here. Daughter-in-law of A. N is the father of Z. M is the daughter-in-law of A, and M is the wife of N. M is the wife of N. N will be here. M is the wife of N. N is the father of whom? N is the father of Z. M is the daughter-in-law of A. Condition number 2 ku velipayam. Now condition number 1, let us check out. What is condition number 1 here? How is V related to Z? Now this is condition number 1. M is the mother of V. M is the mother of V can be written like this. N is the father of Z. N is the son of B. M is the daughter-in-law of A. M is the daughter-in-law of A. Now this M's husband's parent is A. And M is the daughter-in-law of A. We have taken this information. And N is the son of B. N is the father of Z. No information about this one at all, isn't it? One alone is not sufficient. Then coming to the second one, N is the father of Z can be written like this, and M is the daughter-in-law of A. M is the wife of N. M is the wife of N. As M is the wife of N, M is the daughter-in-law of A. That means A's parent, N's parent is A. Next one, N is the father of Z. M is the daughter-in-law of A. M is the wife of N. A has only one child V. A has only one child. there has to be a full stop here. And V is the granddaughter of A. As V is the granddaughter of A, as this V, A has only one child is none other than N, V is the granddaughter of A and this person is N. Then how is V related to Z? As is then. Now related to this Z, any gender here? Whether Z can be either the brother or the sister of V. Are you getting the answer or not? Now the question is about V rather than Z. If the question is about Z, answer cannot be identified. Z can be either the brother or the sister. But as here, V is the sister of Z. Only 2 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone, that is choice 1. And this is about question number 37. Then 38. Now 38 onwards. In a school, 7 languages, Hindi, English, Marathi, Malayalam and so on are to be taught on, not necessarily on 7 different days of the week, starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Isn't it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Now in total how many we have? We have some 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday are the 7 days. Then starting on Monday and ending on Sunday, only 1 language will be taught on one day. 3 languages will be taught in between the days on which Gujarati and Tamil will be taught. And 3 between this. Gujarati will be taught before Tamil. As Gujarati will be taught before Tamil, then how many possibilities we have? Now if Gujarati is taught before Tamil, if Gujarati is here, then only 3 in between Gujarati and Tamil, 1, 2, 3. Tamil will be here, that is one possibility. And what is the second possibility? If Gujarati is on Tuesday, then 1, 2, 3 and Tamil will be on Saturday. Isn't it? Only 3 in between Gujarati and Tamil, and Gujarati is ahead of this Tamil. And one more possibility is also there. What is that one? Wednesday and Sunday. As of now, let us work out on these 2 possibilities, and if these 2 are invalid, then you can directly take that W Gujarati on Wednesday. And Gujarati will be before. Only 2 languages will be taught between Bengali and Malayalam. Between Bengali and Malayalam, how many must be there? There must be only 2. And between these 2, which is before who, which is not clearly given. Bengali or Malayalam or Bengali. And between Bengali and Malayalam, Hindi will be taught immediately before Bengali. And Hindi is what? Hindi is immediately before Bengali. Hindi is immediately before Bengali. And Hindi will be taught on one of the days before Tamil. Hindi will be on one of the days before Tamil. As Hindi is one of the days before Tamil, then Bengali should also be before Tamil or not? Bengali must also be before Tamil, because these 2 must be adjacent to each other. As Hindi and Bengali is here, then tell me what are the different possibilities we can have. Now, can Hindi be at this place? If Hindi is here, then Bengali will be here, because these 2 must be together. And what is the other case? Hindi at this place and Bengali can be here. This is the second possibility. And in this one, between Bengali and Malayalam, how many should be there? There must be exactly 2. As there must be exactly 2 here, if this is Bengali is here and Malayalam can be at the top, or Malayalam can be here, isn't it? And next one, in this case, as Bengali is here, Malayalam must be here, which is not possible. Here it is not. This case is completely ruled out. Done with this? Now Bengali and Malayalam. Now in this one, Hindi and Bengali, if you take at this place, if Hindi is here, then Bengali will be here. Hindi and Bengali, then between Bengali and Malayalam, how many we should have? 2. Then Malayalam will be here. Then the other case could be either Hindi at this place and Bengali is here, then Malayalam can be here. This is the other case. Isn't it? Then Bengali and Malayalam, Hindi will be taught immediately before Bengali. Hindi will be taught on one of the days before Tamil. Hindi will be and one of the days before Tamil. Hindi and Tamil, we have taken that one. English will be taught on Friday. English will be taught on Friday. As English will be taught on Friday, this must be English. English will be taught on what? Friday. Now here, Tamil is being taught on Friday, that is completely ruled out. Isn't it? And for the assumption we have taken, this one is completely ruled out. Now we are left with this one. And on Friday, Malayalam will not be taught on Monday. As Malayalam is not on Monday, Malayalam must be on Sunday. If Malayalam is on Sunday, and Marathi must be on Monday. Done? And this is how these 7 Languages are taught in 7 different days, starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Now, this is about question numbers 38 to 43. Then, as 44 to 48, question numbers 44 to 48. Now, this comes under which category? 44 to 48? Coded inequalities. Yes? 44 to 48. Any doubts in this? Then let us discuss about this 49. Yes, 49. Question number 49. These statements are either independent causes or effects of independent causes and so on, and 2 events are given. Now, 2 events are given. Now, what is the relation between these two? 2 events are given. Now, the retail prices of domestic, it comes under which category? It comes under cause and effect. Now, in this cause and effect type of questions, the first thing what we are supposed to identify is, first we should identify the sequential or the chronological order between these 2 events, because the event which is happening first is a cause and which is followed by that one is an effect, isn't it? Now, if there is no relation between these 2, then we cannot relate, hence none of these will be your answer. Now, first we should identify which is the cause and which is the effect. The retail prices of domestic passenger cars. The retail prices of what? Domestic passenger cars have remained unchanged. This is the result, isn't it? For the past 2 years, for all the car makers. All the car makers from the last 2 years, they haven't changed the prices at all, isn't it? They have taken a decision not to take, and they no change in the prices. It is a result. Result of what? Result of something. What could be the reason behind this one? The reason must be, maybe the sales is very less from the last 2 years, isn't it? There is no increase in the sales, hence they could not able to dare to increase the prices of the cars. Last 2 years నుంచి పెంచలేదు. ఎందుకు పెంచట్లేదు చెప్పండి? వాళ్ళకి సేల్స్ తగ్గిపోతున్నాయి, ఇంకా రాను రాను ఇంకా తగ్గిపోతున్నాయి. ఇంకా రేటు పెంచితే ఇప్పుడు ఉన్న సేల్స్ కూడా అవ్వమని భయంతో వాళ్ళు పెంచడం. That could be the reason. This is an effect. And the prices of steel, raw material for making cars have increased substantially over the past year. Over the past 2 years. Over the past 2 years, what happens here? The raw material, the prices of steel, a key raw material for making cars, have increased substantially. From the last 2 years, the prices of steels were increased. That means the input cost is increasing. As input cost is increasing, obviously these people have to increase the prices of the cars. Despite that, they haven't done that. Why it was so? వాళ్ళకి ఇన్పుట్ కాస్ట్ పెరిగినప్పుడు కూడా, వాళ్ళ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ పెరుగుతున్నప్పుడు కూడా ఏమైపోయింది చెప్పండి? వాళ్ళైతే రేట్ అయితే పెంచట్లేదు. ఎందుకు పెంచట్లేదు చెప్పండి? దేర్ మే బి ఎ రీజన్. దెన్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద సెకండ్ వన్ హియర్, why the prices of steel have increased here? For this one there could be a different reason. Maybe the raw material of the steel has increased, isn't it? Hence what is your answer here? A is the result, B is also the result, and for these two are the effects. These two are effects of any cause or different causes? Different causes. Hence both statements A and B are effects of different causes, isn't it? Or both A and B are independent causes. And next one, A and B are effects of some common cause, and statement A is the cause and B is the effect, B is the cause and are effects of choice. What is the choice here? Are independent causes. Now the reason why the car prices have not been gone up, there could be a different reason, and why the prices of steel has increased, for that one there could be a different reason, isn't it? Hence what is your answer here? Both the statements A and B are effects of different causes, independent causes. Then question number 50, O lesser than G definitely true. Now in the first one, there is 1 greater than, 1 lesser than, 2 opposite symbols ruled out. Second one, O to V, V to Z. O to V, what is the symbol here? O lesser than V, O lesser than V, and V between V and G, there are 2 opposite symbols, that is ruled out. And third one, G and O, G greater than O, G greater than O means O lesser than G, definitely true. Then what is your answer here? Choice 3. Now question number 50, choice 3 is the answer. Then, yes, tell me what is the next one here? Number series, question numbers please. 86 onwards. Now question number 86, 6, 15, 46. Now starting with 6, ending at 3200, numbers are increasing at a very faster rate. As the numbers are increasing at a very faster rate, it must be under product or combination, and product is not possible because 6 and 15 cannot be related. 15 and 46 cannot be related. Hence, it must be under combination. Again, in the case of combination, we should always check out where? Last numbers, the highest number. At the highest number, there is a possibility of having only one possibility, but whereas at the lowest numbers, the number of possibilities could be more. Hence, 3282 are the numbers. Then, 1095 and 3282, how can you relate these two? Tell me here. 1095 and 3000, it has to be multiplied with how much? Into 3. Now 1100 into 3, 3300 minus 15, isn't it? Minus 15 will be 10,000, 1085, 3085. 3085, this is 3285, this will be 3282. Then what is the difference here? Minus 3, isn't it? Then compare these two, 366 and 1095. 366, 300, 900, 6 into 3, 180, and 6 into 3, 18. And so how much is that? 1098. And how much is given? 95. And here again it is minus 3. Into 3 minus 3 into 3 minus 3 is constant. 123 into 3 is 369 minus 3 is 366. Hence it must be into 3 minus 3. 6 into 3, 18 minus 3, 15. 15 into 3, 45 minus 3. How much? 42 should be the number. In the place of 42, what is given? 46. Now 42 into 3, 126. Minus 3 will be 123. Then what is the wrong number here? 46 is the wrong number, and it is given in choice 3, and the correct number is 42. And this is about question number 86, choice 3. Then question number 87. Now in this 87, 8, 24, 56 and 56, 120, 348, and next one 504. Then 8 and 24, 8, 24 and 56 into 3, 24 and 56. Then 8 and 24, tell me what is the difference here? 8 plus 16 is 24, and 24 and 56, 24 plus 32 is 56, isn't it? 24 plus 32 is 56, and 56 and 120, what is the difference? 56 and 120, that will be 64. Then could we able to find the relation or not? 16 into 2, 32, 32 into 2, 64, and this is 120. Next one must be 128 should be added, and 120 plus 128, it must be 248. But yes, what is given here? 348, and that is the wrong number. If 248, next one will be 256, then 6 plus 8, 504 is the number. Then what is the wrong number here? 348 is the wrong number, correct number is 248, choice 4. Here the difference between the numbers are 16 into 2, 32 into 2, 64 into 2, 128 and 256. Then question number 88. Now question number 88, if you observe here, starting with 0.5 and ending with 2200, and the numbers are increasing at very faster rate. Hence it must be under which category? It must be under product or combination. Then product or combination, then 0.5 and 10.5 and 31 and 103. Yes, so how to relate these to 31 and 103? 0.5, 10.5 and 31 and 31 and 103, and next one 422. Then tell me what should be the next one here? 2220 are the numbers. Now 31 and 103, how to relate these two? Tell me here. 31 into how much? 31 into 3. How much? 93. 93 plus 10 is 103. 100.5 into 3 is how much? 100.5, 10.5 into 2, 21. 21 plus 10 is 31. Into 3 plus 10, into 2 plus 10, and the next one must be into 1 plus 10. 0.5 into 1 is 0.5 plus 10 is 10.5. And the next one must be into 4 plus 10, and the next one is into 5 plus 10. Then tell me what is the number here. Now 103 into 4 is how much? 103 into 4, 412. 412 plus 10, 422. This is also correct. Next one 422 into 5 is how much? 2110. Isn't it? 2110 plus 10 will be 2120. Then 2120 should be the number. Here it is given as 2220. Hence what is the wrong number here? 2220 is the wrong number, and the correct number is 2110 is the correct number. That is choice 3. Each of these number is multiplied with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 10 is added. Now, whether it is a wrong number series or a regular series, the first and foremost thing where the logic is held is, చెప్పండి ఎక్కడ ఉంది? First identifying the model, whether it comes under difference, product or combination. అది ఒక్కసారి మీరు ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తే ఈజీగా వస్తుంది. Okay, rarest of the rare cases wherein the logic is based on the sum of the digits or squares of digits, then you can able to miss that one. Till that one there is every chance of getting the answer. Then question number 89. Yes, tell me what is the answer here? 138, 139. Here the numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, slow rate, slow. Hence it must be under difference. Then what is the difference here? 138 plus 1 is 139, and 139 and 145. What is the difference here? Here the difference is 6, 145, and 145 plus 152 is 7, and after this 152 and 16. This is how much? 168. 168 plus how much? 25. That is 193. 193 plus 36, that is 229. Now if you observe here, there is 16, 25, 36, 1. Hence middle two numbers are wrong. Hence what are these numbers? 1, 16, 25, 36 are squares. Hence the logic is 138 plus 1, 139, 139 plus 4 is how much? Plus 4, 143, and 143 plus 9. How much? 152. From here onwards 16, 25, 36 is valid. Then what is the wrong number here? 145 is the wrong number, and the correct number is 143, that is choice 2. 89 choice 2. Then whatever the next one here, then question number 90. Now in this question number 90, now 4.5, 12 and so on. Now whenever the numbers are in the decreasing order, we should always start in the reverse order. 4.5 and 12, 27, 57, 117, 227 and 477. Now starting with 4.5, increase to 477, and the number has been increased very fast. It must be under product or combination. Product is not possible, hence combination. Hence 4.5 into 2 is how much? 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 into 2, 24 plus 3, 27. 27 into 2, 54 plus 3, 57. 57 into 2, 114 plus 3, 117. 117 into 2 is how much? 234 plus 3, 237 should be the number. What is the number given here? 227, that is the wrong number. And 227, 234 plus and 237. And 237 into 2 plus 3. And 477 is the correct number. What is the wrong number here? 227. Now if you have started from this, division. When compared with multiplication and division, multiplication is easier. Addition and subtraction, addition is easier. Whenever the numbers in the decreasing order, start in the reverse. Again, now the very second number is the wrong number. As this is the wrong number, this will get affected. This one, this number will also be affected. Hence, you will get scared about this. If the very first two numbers are wrong, then it will be more difficult. Then what is your answer here? Finally, 227, choice 4 is the number. Done with this? Now this is about paper number 25, question numbers 1 to. First we have discussed about question numbers 1 to 50 fact, 1 to 50 and 86 to 90. Yes, any doubts in this paper? Chappan again discuss cheyavalsina unnaya chappan. Okay, and the next is English.